All right, sports fans, how's everybody out there doing? William Martin coming at you one more time here on YouTube with another edition of the 300 Pounds of Sports Knowledge Podcast. So, after 5 games and a 1-4 record with Jacoby Brissett as the starting quarterback, the New England Patriots turned to rookie Drake May yesterday to get his first start of his NFL career. Now, of course, May was the third overall pick of this past spring's NFL draft, courtesy of the Pats, and they are hopeful that he will be a building block for them to come. For me, last week when I heard this decision, I was kind of on the fence about it due to the fact that, hey, you know that eventually the keys to the franchise are going to be turned over to May. You don't take a guy that high in the draft and have him as a backup. I totally respect and understand where the Patriots came from, saying, hey, you know what? Let's get us a veteran quarterback and let's not throw this guy out there right away. Of course, we saw different regime, of course, but we saw the New England Patriots really ruin Mac Jones from the start. And I don't think that they want to do that again. But the move had to be made because under Brissett, only the Cleveland Browns had fewer yards per game than the Patriots coming into this week. And we did see some improvements in New England's offense yesterday, in spite of the fact that they fell to the Houston Texans 41-31. Before yesterday, we only saw the Patriots reach 20 points in a one game this season, and it came when they fell to the Seattle Seahawks in overtime earlier this year. So you look at May's debut, he was 20 of 33 passing for 243 with 3 touchdowns and a pair of interceptions. He was also sacked 4 times while he did fumble as well. Make no mistake about it, even with May, the Patriots aren't a good offense, but if you're a Patriots fan, you should have some optimism from what you saw yesterday with this young man. And I do believe the future is bright for him. I don't think the Patriots want to go out there and ruin this kid clearly. But at the end of the day, he's got to get his feet wet, and you have to see what you have going forward. Nobody, and I mean nobody, is expecting anything from New England this season. Personally, I would have been okay if May start rather Brissett had started a couple of more games before giving way to May. But nonetheless, it's due to the fact that, hey, his rookie debut came against the Houston Texans, one of the most talented teams in the NFL, a team that is expected to contend for the top spot in the AFC all season long, especially with that defense. But Drake May held his own. He did have some mistakes. Again, like I said before, the talent level is not the best around him. But you look at Gerard Mayo, the first year head coach, and of course, Robert and Stephen Kraft in his front office, and the time is now. They want to see what this kid has. And, he had more control of the offense than the veteran Jacoby Brissett did. I mean, you look at it through 5 starts, Brissett only threw 2 touchdown passes this season. And in one start, Drake May was able to eclipse that. So going forward, it's going to be the Drake May show. And it's going to be very interesting because now New England will be in London this Sunday to take on the Jacksonville Jaguars, the Jaguars team that is taking up residency, if you will, over in the UK. They just lost yesterday to the Chicago Bears over there, and they're looking to avoid going 0-2 in London. But if you're New England, this is a winnable game before they come back home to host the New York Jets. After that, they're at Tennessee, they're at Chicago, and they're home for the Los Angeles Rams. So it's going to be very interesting to see what the Patriots look like. But it's not just about Drake May. This team has to play better as well. Okay. But I do think that the rookie did infuse some confidence in this team. I feel, and I could be wrong. Chime in if you disagree. That if you're a fan of this team, you have to like what you saw yesterday from the youngster. Rome was definitely not built in a day. There's a lot of holes on this Patriots team. They need help on the offensive line. They definitely need help at the wide receiver position. And of course, this is a rebuild that is literally starting from the bottom. Why? Because as I've said before, the now former Patriots head coach Bill Belichick did not do a good job for quite some time in regards to drafting. And now the Patriots are really feeling it. But nonetheless, solid start for the rookie. You can't really go out there and compare him to some of the other rookies who are off the strong starts. Caleb Williams with the Bears, Jaden Daniels with the Washington Commanders. But nonetheless, it was a solid start for May. Let's see if he can build off of that. If you're the Patriots, you gotta like. I would believe that you have to like what you saw from the youngster. And again, like you said, like I said, you want to build off of that, keep putting talent around him and see what this young man can do. But nonetheless, the Drake May era is here for the Pats. I figured his debut would have come a little bit later this season, but you know what? Gerard Mayo had seen enough. He needed a spark from this team, and let's see how things work out for May and the Patriots going forward. So, folks, that is going to wrap it up. And as always, I want to take this time out to thank all of you for tuning into the 300 Pounds of Sports Knowledge podcast here on YouTube. I want to take this time out to thank all of you fine folks out there for tuning in. And if you have not already, please feel free to subscribe to this channel. Now, if you're on the X, formerly known as Twitter, please feel free to follow me at 300 Pounds of Sports. And like I always say, if you follow me, it will be my pleasure to follow you right back. There's also the sports discussion getting sites going on social media. Once again, fine folks, my name is William Martin, and I am signing off. I'm saying take care and have yourselves a wonderful day.